Hello, and welcome to Entertain This, a podcast about movies, TV shows, and video games. My name is Hayden, and who are you?
Tom.
Okay, and who are you?
I'm Mitch.
This episode is sponsored by Mountain Dew and Pepsi.
All things caffeinated.
Well, I have an exciting bout of trivia for us at the end of the episode, but before we get into all of our
Shenanigans and nonsense.
yes, we must do the social media.
Mitchell.
Well, we have our Facebook group, which is Entertain This Podcast. We have our Facebook page, which is Entertain This ! We have our Twitter, which is
At this dot entertain.
At this dot entertain.
I've only listened to you say this like 70 times.
We have our YouTube, which is Entertain This ! We have our Patreon, which is patreon.com, entertain_this.
Our Twitch, which is entertain_this with no exclamation point because it won't let you punctuate.
And a TikTok, which is Entertain This.
Which is doing really well, I'm told.
It's doing all right. I got to add some more stuff. It's been about a week.
I sent you clips.
Yeah,
Mitch.
I put those on there, but I've been busy.
He's been busy, not sleeping.
He's been busy doing stuff and things. So last episode of trivia, I emceed, and Mitch and Hayden competed against each other in general video game knowledge, which we found Mitch knows nothing, and Hayden knew a surprising amount, despite the fact that it just evolved into just blurting out stuff until somebody got it right.
It worked. It was a solid strategy. So you got punished, Mitch.
What'd
What'd you have to watch?
The Italian Spiderman. I'll go ahead and start. It is the worst punishment I've had.
Yes.
This beat Cats.
This beat Cats because there's no rhyme or reason for anything that's happening. At least Cats had a plot. All he does in this movie, he runs around. There's some kind of asteroid that they use a needle to inject and like pull something out of an asteroid. And then this bad guy's trying to get it. But, like, there's no resolution. I don't know what happened.
Okay. How long is this movie, first off?
It's technically a short film, and it's 41 or 42 minutes.
What year did this movie come out?
It looks like the 60s or 70s.
It does.
But it came out in 2007.
What continent made this movie?
Well, it is Italian Spider-Man, so obviously it was made in Australia.
Okay. And aren't they speaking Spanish or something like that the whole time?
I think so.
Okay. They're just all over the
Close
place.
enough for Italian.
Does this have anything to do with the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
No. The only thing even close to spider-related is he has a spider on his shirt.
Drawn with a Sharpie.
Yeah, maybe with a Sharpie marker.
Yeah.
At any point, does he sling webs?
No, he flies, he teleports. Evidently, he's got
smokes.
super strength. Yeah,
He batters women.
yeah. The entire movie, he can't be bothered to put down his cigarette.
Yeah.
Like he's fighting off snakes with one hand while he's holding the cigarette up with the other.
When Mitch put this punishment on, I looked up, saw like 30 seconds, and he's fighting some dude who just bursts into snakes for no reason. I was like, well, I'm done.
That's enough of that.
Still, one of the funniest parts is like he's getting chased out of his apartment, which he woke up in like the middle of like 4 women for whatever reason. In his mask and with a cigarette in his hand.
He's Italian Spider-Man.
He goes to his kitchen. He opens the door of the refrigerator and just pulls a live chicken out of his refrigerator. And then he squeezes the chicken and gets an egg. And he doesn't like that. So he squeezes the chicken again and gets a packet or a carton of cigarettes. And then he holds them up like it's a commercial and he smokes one. And it says whatever the name of the brand was. But I was like, why? Why is there a chicken hatching, cartons of, I don't know.
I saw a little bit of this, like a supercut video, and he's at the lab, whatever, and the guy like duplicates the mouse with the injection, and then duplicates his assistant.
Yeah.
And then he puts the mouse in a sock and beats it with a shoe, and he pulls out a gun and shoots the other assistant.
Yeah, he doesn't skip a beat. He kills the mouse and just pulls a gun out, cocks it, wow!
And then a woman shows up with a drink for him, and he turns around to punch her in the face, and just goes, "Oh, thank you." And he goes, "My place, 7." She's like, "Oh, thank you, Italian Spider-Man." And she just walks away, and I'm like, what is this movie?
And then it was actually the other guy, like the doctor's like daughter or something like that, and he's like, "Hey, be respectful to women," when he says something derogatory towards her. Yeah. And then like a scene later, he punches the other one in the face.
for no reason.
Yeah.
Just wow.
And then you got the guy that goes, oh, like shaking his head with his mouth wide open.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen that meme with like the white guy with long curly hair that opens the door and it gets super surprised. It was like 30 seconds of him doing that.
And then at some point, the bad guy gets the asteroid stuff, and they have a surf competition to get it back. And Italian Spider-Man starts losing because the other guy blows some kind of whistle or something, and these two girls jump out of the water onto the surfboard and fight it with him. He knocks them off. He pulls out a conch shell and blows into it, and penguins show up and knock the bad guy off.
So blow the conch of justice.
I don't understand.
So in your mind, can you rationalize how somebody conceived this movie?
No.
It's something like some Italian guy who has heard briefly of Spider-Man in a passing bar. Somebody hunt him down.
But there's nothing even remotely Spider-Man-esque about it other
Held
than
him
the
at
spider on his
gunpoint.
shirt.
And was like, tell me a Spider-Man story. And this guy was like, nah.
Because he's wearing the little Lone Ranger kind of mask.
Yeah.
He's got this big mustache. And he just carries a cigarette around everywhere. I don't know.
I just like how they do cuts to the spider on his chest, him with the mask, and then his mustache. It gets its own little cutaway.
Well, there's another part of the movie where the bad guys are chasing him to the roof of this building, and he gets to the roof, and you can obviously tell it's a dummy because its arms are down by its side, and he jumps, and then it goes to a scene of just the dummy head first off the side of the building.
Like The Fugitive.
Yeah, there's no rhyme or reason for anything that's happening, and it ends. The bad guy gets super big, above buildings and walking around and stuff,
like Power Rangers.
Yeah, and then the Italian Spider-Man goes, smokes a cigarette, and it ends. It's so.
Well, they had to leave it open for a sequel, Mitch.
I guess
Italian Spider-Man too.
Yeah,
it was so dumb.
More mustache.
Somalian Spider-Man.
And it didn't help that there is no English version. It's all read it as you go.
Well, I don't speak English in Australia. We all know this.
No.
All right, so you gave Cats a what?
A 2.
Which was up to this point the worst rated movie.
Yes.
On the podcast. What do you rate this?
A 1.
Oh, a 1 is officially the lowest. This is saying that these people who made this movie should go to prison.
They should. There's no reason to have made this.
Okay.
It has no real plot. The actors are horrible. Just throw this guy off this dummy off the side of the building. That's your special effect.
Did they try to be serious about this movie?
No, I don't know.
I don't even think you can understand a mood for this movie. It's just
there was
chaos.
They in one scene he's walking down the hall and there's these snakes that are obviously hanging by wires because you can see the wires and they're just the little rubber toy snakes.
It's like if somebody went to Wikipedia and typed in Spider-Man and just clicked on the first link that popped up on each page. Doesn't matter what it is. And then they developed a plot for a movie after all that stuff,
I guarantee you, in the next 30 seconds, we could take a phone and make a better or at least equal to video right now.
That's impressive.
I'm just saying.
So this is the new standard. Is it Italian Spider-Man bad? That's what we're gonna say from now on.
It was just there's no rhyme or reason for anything that was happening. And I mean, it was funny because it was dumb. I mean, it was worse than Samurai Cop dumb.
Wow.
I mean, but does this really take Cats? Because Cats was a full feature-length film released in theaters. They spent millions of dollars, and it was just a serious production. This is a short movie of a fat dude with a mustache.
They brought it down.
It got made. They spent money to make this. That's all I care.
Wow.
That's moderately
I
impressive.
feel bad for Mitch. He's gotten the brunt of the worst punishments.
He has.
So, all right, well, let's move on. Who would like to go first?
You.
All right. I watched a movie,
What movie?
The Black Widow. It just came out.
It did.
Yep.
I thought you were... Oh, never mind.
What?
I thought you were reviewing...
Tomorrow War?
No.
Nah. It sucked.
There
There you go.
Don't watch it. Review done.
I didn't like it. But the Black Widow, I actually did like a lot. I had low expectations because this was one of the Corona films that got delayed, and they acted like this wasn't that important compared to the MCU, and it really kind of wasn't. But the story itself was actually really good. The ratings overall Rotten Tomatoes gave it an 81 at this point. IGN a 7. Metacritic's 68. I give it a 9. I think that
That's impressive.
yeah, I think that if the MCU were to do a Jason Bourne type movie, but then improve upon all the stupid stuff that happens in Jason Bourne, this would be it. It's definitely the darkest and grittiest of all the MCU movies up to this point, in my opinion. I can't reveal too much about why it would be so dark and gritty, but there's some visceral scenes, lots of broken bones. The fighting is very brutal. The thing that always pissed me off about Jason Bourne is they'll be stabbing each other with pins and, rolled up magazines, and the camera's just like
shaky cam.
Yeah, it's like, Michael J. Fox is the cinematographer or something like that. But for this, it was very well shot, very still cameras that moved with the flow of action. The choreography was one of the best choreographed films I've seen in a long time. Kate McCarran, I think, is the director. And she's done, more or less, from what I understand, movies about family drama and stuff, which kind of plays into this movie. Despite, I don't know what her history is with action movies and whatnot, but either she gave somebody full reign who had great experience with, fight choreography or whatever, or she just nailed it, because the beats between action and the beats between the drama were really well done. When the drama got intense, they had, very appropriate interruptions that burst into action and stuff like that. So I definitely very much enjoyed it. To summarize it, it takes place right after Civil War, Captain America Civil War. And Black Widow is on the run, and she's trying to be in hiding when she gets attacked by somebody from her past, in a way. And the first 5 minutes of the film is actually a prequel to 1995, where you kind of see where she is as a kid and why she became what she is. So, for a character that was kind of integral to the MCU that didn't really have a background or need a background, you're kind of like, why do I care in the beginning? And then at the end of the movie, you're like, okay, I'm glad that I watched that. I'm glad that I learned about this character and to see where they're going with it. There is an after credits that's probably the only thing that's important to the MCU. Everything else wasn't necessarily important.
It introduced a couple of characters that they can use later on throughout the movie. But
yeah, but the only thing that actually ties anything to the MCU is, I would say, the after credits.
Yeah.
But anyways, so Rachel Weisz is in it, Dan Harbour, and what is her name? The blonde girl. I cannot remember.
Yes, the blonde girl.
She's
Scarlett Johansson.
No, Scarlett Johansson is. It's kind of weird that she plays like a main character for the first of the Black Widow movies, but she still doesn't really feel like a main character. She still feels kind of like a supporting actor. Florence Pugh, she's in it, and I can't really explain what she is
without revealing too much.
Yeah, I don't know if it's in the trailer or not. She's got a personal connection from a childhood to.
I can't remember if I just know what it is or if it was revealed in the trailer.
To Black Widow. So,
her name is Yelena Belova.
Yeah, and you think that she's going to be just some annoying character, but she kind of steals the show. She was definitely my favorite character in the entire movie, and I liked her attitude and her kind of wit and charm. One of the things, and I don't really know how to talk about this, that kind of floored me a little bit from this movie, because when I watch film, I think a lot about where camera placement is. I think about, okay, they're purposely putting the camera so our eyes are first looking at this thing, okay, so for a reason. And a lot of it was at Scarlett Johansson's butt, and I'm wondering, because this is a film that's very much in the fame of feminism and girl power and whatnot. They didn't go over the top. It wasn't in your face about it. They kind of did it from an aspect of like, women are underestimated for these reasons.
Well, it gave a reason for those girls to be
underestimated.
Yeah.
And it did a really good, tasteful way of doing that. And I wonder if that's why we kept looking at women objectively throughout the movie in that aspect, especially Scarlett Johansson. With it being a female director, and I'm getting too much into film theory about this, but with it being a female director and the idea of what is considered the male gaze, like a male predominantly made movie, is constantly objectifying women. I've said it before, but essentially when men are shot into a camera, they usually do it from the belly line up. Okay, women are always from the bust up, from like today still in most movies, back to ever since women were appearing on camera, because men like to shoot women objectively. Whether they consciously do it or not, it's just a thing that they do. The fact that a female director did it, I wonder if she's trying to bring a consciousness to that kind of aspect, like almost like Black Widow would want to be objectified because that's her way of taking advantage of you in a weird way. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too much into it, but it's still very strange that I did not expect to see butt shots in a Black Widow movie. But like I said, it was definitely a more grittier, visceral for the MCU. Very dark, and the underlying context of the plot and why Black Widow is on her adventure is the darkest thing in the MCU yet. So.
And I think it plays, like what you were talking about, plays a lot into who the character is, because that's what her. Have you ever seen the movie Red Sparrow?
Yeah.
It's basically that story is kind of what her origin story was like in the comics.
Yeah.
So
that was always my concern, because when I saw Red Sparrow and I knew Black Widow was coming out, I was like, are they just going to do the Marvel movie of that? But the whole Red Sparrow movie was what's her face from the Hunger Games,
Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, and like how she became this Russian spy or whatever. They kind of briefed over that.
Yeah,
and just like a opening credit montage, which was done to a really cool Nirvana cover song, by the way. But anyways, I like the way that they did it. They were very tasteful about the dark stuff. They didn't make you feel gross
bad.
or guilty or whatever.
How
And
dare you watch?
yeah, and it's definitely going to be a challenge for some kids if they're like, if your 7-year-old kid is just getting into the MCU and they're all caught up. I don't know if this movie's for them or not, but I enjoyed it as an adult. So, like I said, I give it a 9. And people who don't understand the MCU, this might be a good movie just to watch standalone outside of it. So, yeah. There you go.
What would you rate it?
A 9.
9 out of 10.
Yes.
That's one of the higher rated movies.
Yep. It's one of the movies I've enjoyed the most this year. I can't think of another movie that I was really happy with. I think the last movie I enjoyed this much was, surprisingly, was that Rabbit movie from Taika Waititi.
Jojo Rabbit?
Yeah, Jojo Rabbit.
Yeah. Well, Scarlett Johansson.
That's true. She was in it. So she's knocking it out of the park. Whatever she's doing great. All right. That's it. For my news, I have. Do you know who Gareth Edwards is?
No.
I've heard the name.
He did The Raid.
Okay.
And he's got a movie coming out on Netflix. It's actually his second movie, but I don't know if you ever watched. It's something to do with. It's called The Apostle on Netflix. That was what he did before.
That's a horror movie, isn't it?
I don't know.
I think it is.
But
Like pilgrims and stuff.
this Gareth Evans movie coming on Netflix is called Havoc, starring Tom Hardy.
Huh.
And it will follow a detective in the aftermath of a drug deal that went bad, on the hunt through an illicit underworld for a politician's son in need of rescuing, while also investigating corruption in the city. So Gareth Evans is more of a kind of a, I'd say, an action kind of brawling director.
Yeah. If you're talking about The Raid, yeah.
And that's kind of where he got his upstart into the film world. He did a TV show called Gangs of London. I haven't reviewed it or seen it yet, but I want to. And I hear it's a lot kind of like, smarmy, British people beating the crap out of each other. But this seems more like a noir, and I would enjoy that. And I think that his cinematography and the way that he kind of understands the story through the context of the camera, I could see that happening. But I don't know if he could do it for long, extended beats of time without, interrupting moments of action. So we'll see what happens. No clue on when that's going to come out. They just signed.
Okay.
So that is my news. Who's next?
Me.
All right.
'Cause I had TV. So I watched Clarkson's Farm, this is now the trifecta of the traditional Top Gear hosts offshoot
Oh,
television
yeah.
shows.
I was like, what? This sounds
James
familiar.
May had his cooking show. Richard Hammond had his like stuntman show, which wasn't apparently that good. And Jeremy Clarkson decided, I want to do a farming show. And everybody's like, why? And he's like, because I'm Jeremy Clarkson. I do what I want. So the premise of the show is he owns a bunch of land, like almost 500 acres worth.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's like all that little like squared off, hedgerows and nonsense. And like I guess the guy who runs, the day-to-day operations of like the farm and keeping up with everything, he's retiring. So Jeremy Clarkson's like, I'll do it myself. What could possibly go wrong? Literally everything.
Yeah.
Like he does all this farming. He buys a tractor, and it's a Lamborghini tractor, just because he power. And he like goes to like this whole bit where he like tills all this earth. He hires this like 21-year-old kid who like been farming for his whole life and like lived around there and like helped work on parts of his land. And he like has a map of like the little farm sections, and he's just like, well, what's this one? And he's like pointing at the map, and the guy's like, it's this one. He's like, it's surrounded by these, and if you go this way, it's this. And he's just rattling them all off, and he's like, but the whole show, this dude gives Jeremy Clarkson the business every second. And he actually did like an interview where he's like, oh no, I was genuinely mad half the time. Like Jeremy would F something up probably for comedic effect, and like this 21-year-old kid would be like, what the hell are you doing, you stupid toss? Yelling at him in British nonsense. It's like, am I being yelled at? He's being polite, but he's also being condescending, like you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like he does this farming, and he's like, "Oh yeah, we have to have like X amount of stuff planted and ready by like this date." And he's like, and Jerry goes, and then it started raining, and it didn't stop. And they actually had like the worst rain ever in like 200 years,
Jeez.
like for farming.
Wow.
Like it's like he's like, it's all right. So he gets sheep, and he's like measuring like a sheep's scrotum. And I don't know if you've seen this. I did because of the show. These things are the size of grapefruits. I'm like, how do you walk? And like, it's massive. Like I stopped focusing on the show. I'm just standing like my head did like the tilt, and I'm like, holy crap, that's a big ball sack.
Wonder why was he measuring that?
Apparently, that's like because he buys all these female sheep, and he like rents the 2 male sheep to come and do stuff to the female sheep. And he names them like Leonardo and Dante or something. And the guy's like, oh, yeah, we got to measure, make sure, they're like loaded.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't know that was a thing. You just measure them to see.
Me either. So he has like a measuring tape like around this sheep's nuts. And Jeremy's just like, I've never fondled anything this huge before. He's like, I can't even focus. It's pretty funny.
How many episodes is it?
It's a whole season. They did get approved to try to do a second season.
Yeah.
He's been trying to do this show since like 2019.
Yeah. All right. So they're not doing Top Gear anymore?
Well, no, they gotten fired, and the other 2 resigned from Top Gear. That was like 2015.
Yeah,
Or not
the
Top
Grand
Gear,
Tour.
Grand Tour.
Not doing that anymore?
Oh, they're trying to come back.
Okay.
That's also been in TV news. They're trying to come back with Grand Tour season 4,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it would be 4 unless they count the specials they did as a season.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't count the specials as a season. Okay. But they're trying to come back and do that. But Jeremy's got his farming show. James has his cooking show. Richard's like stuntman show, which is like out of everybody on Top Gear, you are the least, qualified person to be a stuntman. Mr. I've died like 6 times.
What does he do as a stuntman?
I didn't watch it.
All right.
I heard I saw the reviews. It's just like we watched it because it was Richard Hammond, but it's not a good
Is it
show.
like Steven Seagal pretending to be a cop? Just like,
Oh,
going, oh no, this is bad. This is bad. Just sitting back.
breaking the law. Not in my town.
Not actually doing anything.
No, but it's I would give it Jerry. It's he's the second best spin-off TV show.
Okay.
James May's cooking show is just hilarious. I could watch James May cut grass. It's just you watch them and you're just like, God, you're entertaining.
What would
I don't
you
know
rate
what
it?
it is.
What would you
I'd
rate
give
the
this a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
It's a fun one.
On
I think
Amazon?
it's on Amazon Prime. You have to be a fan of these
Yeah.
3 dudes to appreciate their spin-off shows.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, you're just like, why am I watching this old asthmatic gorilla attempt to farm
Yeah.
for entertainment?
It'd be like watching Mitch trying to farm.
Hey.
All right. So, what news have you for us? Si?
So, Silverhawks, the classic 80s television show,
That's legit on my punishment list.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I've seen that before.
is
Have you?
being reanimated by the Nacelle Company.
Yeah, the famous nacelle company.
Yeah, yes, everybody's heard of them.
Yep.
That's why I knew how to pronounce it right the first time without sounding unsure.
Not
I think from
only-
the article that I read, they're the ones that helped make the original show as well.
They also
The same
mount
company.
they also mount the engines on the Enterprise, which is true. Or those are
Well,
called
apparently the
nacelles.
original one was developed by Rankin and Bass and released in 1986.
Yeah,
What-
I used to watch that when I was little.
Rankin and Bass. We've talked about that before.
They did the Lord of the Rings like cartoon.
They do rotoscope. Is that how they do their animation predominantly?
Yeah,
This-
I think so.
This looked a lot like G.I. Joe and stuff as far as like the
Okay.
the
Doesn't look
original
bad.
looked.
So they do like the slate of
Mhm.
they have a character in a pose and they just
Yeah.
cycle out the
Mhm.
slate.
Kind of like Johnny Quest and all those. Yeah.
But I'm looking at like a still of these people, and I'm like, they're robots with human faces, and that guy has a guitar and a cowboy hat, and some dude has an eagle on his arm.
Yeah.
Essentially, they're like the Falcon from Falcon and Winter Soldier.
It
That's
do-
like
it
their
doesn't.
powers.
It's
Yeah,
dumb.
protect the citizens of the galaxy of Limbo.
That
That's
sounds like
exactly
a
what-
terrible galaxy to be in.
Yeah,
What do
which
you guys
is
wanna do?
overran by a mob led by a man called Monstar.
Monstar.
And it's like that was somebody got paid for thinking that.
Yeah. Well, it's no better than He-Man.
Man. So there's that, and then my movie news is the Godzilla vs. Kong director Adam Wingard is to helm a Thundercats movie for Warner Brothers.
That's probably not going to happen, and if it does, it'll probably suck.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it will. So no idea when that show's coming out. If you liked that show in the '80s and when you watched it, it's probably going to still be bad. But hey,
Yeah.
you might like it.
We'll see. I feel like there's other things of nostalgia people could probably get into.
Yeah.
So that's just
Like
me.
gargoyles.
I was going to say Gargoyles would be a great thing to reboot.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Make it like an adult show.
I'm like halfway through season 2 watching with my kids, and I'm like, this show transcends the times. Me and my children enjoying this show together.
SWAT cats.
SWAT Cats. That show is awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Quite exquisite.
Mitch.
All right. Well, I had video games,
Yes.
and I had kind of a lackluster game called Steep.
Mm.
It's like a I guess kind of winter games kind of thing where you can ski, snowboard, wingsuit, and paraglide. Which I mean, it has got a 9 out of 10 on Steam by the critics and stuff because they just applauded its graphics and its open worldness and everything.
For a Winter Olympics game, like what? You can go to the concession stand?
It's really, I mean, it's fun for like 15 minutes, and then it's like, all right, what else is there?
So
'Cause-
if you like winter sports, like
Yeah.
in real life, maybe you could play it.
If you're one of that niche group who
Now, I mean,
enjoys winter sports,
It does look like, I mean, as far as visually, it looks amazing. Like, because you're skiing on like the Alps and stuff like that, and it's all, like it says, open world to where you just, pick yourself up, put yourself at the top of a mountain, and then you just free ski down or hang glide down or whatever you want to do. And I mean, it's really pretty and everything, but it's just, once you've done it, it's like, all right, now what? Because like you can do tricks and stuff when you do flips off of like little ramps and things, but you're pretty limited in what
if you crash into like a tree, do you get like special bonus points for like breaking all your bones? Or
No, you just hit, everything turns red, and you fall. So, I don't know. It was very limited in what you could do, so I don't understand why it was rated high. I give it a 5 out of 10. It was kind of boring after the first few minutes.
Wow.
So,
we could also do a group game review.
Of that?
No, of Grounded.
Oh. I think we should do a special about that. I have plans, Tom.
Oh no,
Yes.
no.
And I think that we should record it. But I will say this.
then I guess I got to re-download it.
Yeah. I will say this. We played a game called Grounded. It's a free game
It's-
on Game Pass.
It's
Creepy.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids Minecraft.
Right. It's a sandboxing, crafting, survival game. But you're terrorized by giant spiders, which we found out Tom is deathly afraid of, which is great. So I mean, I'm not a fan of spiders. I will run and scream like the best of them, but I won't run literally out of my room ripping my headset off.
I didn't run out of the room. I was still sitting in the chair.
I thought you died. I was like, what happened to Tom? All I heard was just
Here's what happened. I'm running in the darkness of like the twilight of night, trying to make it back to the base we had built before the sun went completely down. And I couldn't see a damn thing because I didn't have any torches. And I'm running. I'm like, all right, everything's good. Everything's good. Everything's good. I'm almost there. I'm like, almost there. I'm like, it's right over this hill. And then, and the spider, like, mandibles and eyes come out of nowhere across my screen at, like, lightning speed. And, like, I was so startled. I threw my controller, swatted my own headset. My chair was facing a different direction. I was like, ah! And, like, I was grabbing my chest, like, my heart had stopped.
It was quite.
I almost pulled a gun on my television.
It was pretty hilarious.
And I went to pick up my headset, like regaining my composure, and like my heart racing at 200 beats per minute, and like all I just hear is Hayden going, and laughing in the headset, and I put my flick the mic back on, and he just goes, "Did you die?"
So
yeah.
I immediately saw the internet points flashing in my head once that incident played out. So I was like, we got to get this on Twitch or something. 3 grown men just screaming at spiders and stuff in this kid's video game.
Or the super ant that attacked us.
Yeah.
He made it inside!
My daughter played the game, and she's played Minecraft for years, so she just immediately picked it up and like excelled beyond belief and is murdering. She's a spider, massacreist. In this
We
game,
just figured out how to put a roof on a house.
Yeah. So, but it's super high definition.
Yeah.
You can tell it's got the ray tracing and everything involved in that. And it's quite a surreal experience because you're tiny and you feel not particularly tiny because you're moving like a human or whatever until you see the giant stalks of grass bending like there's a Tyrannosaurus Rex coming through,
and it's a wolf spider
or a ladybug.
Yeah,
you're like, what is that? So it's kind of a strange experience. But I thought it was fun, and I think that we could definitely have some fun playing.
I enjoyed playing the other night when me and Mitch were like at the house, like building the 3rd and 4th floor to the apartment, and all you hear is Hayden like running around in the background. He goes, no, what's going on there? The spiders.
They're smart, man. One chased me into another one.
Or he goes down and goes, "Can somebody come get me?"
And I'm like building the house. I'm like, no.
Tom won't leave. We'll find a way to make him leave, though.
A spider showed up. Me and Tom just shut the doors where we were at and hid.
Me and Mitch come back, and Tom's got an apron on. He's like, "Welcome home, honeys."
He's not leaving.
He's not leaving for the life of him.
Yeah, not after the last time. I know what happened the last time. It's dangerous out there.
We'll find a way to make him leave. But yeah, that's a fun game, free on Game Pass. It's not huge, too.
If you suffer from arachnophobia, don't play it.
They have an arachnophobia scale on it. You can turn it down.
I did find out mine's actually was at the maximum setting.
I don't understand. Because like the maximum setting, they look like 2 balls.
Yeah, I do. I have to adjust it back. So
Okay.
because mine, I guess, I had to flip it.
But
Mine looked real.
I do have some news.
Go ahead.
Well, I say I have some news because I couldn't find a whole lot of interesting stuff for this week. But there is a new Fable game that'll be coming out.
Oh, really?
And they said it's going to be out before Elder Scrolls 6 ever comes out.
Well, that could be the next 15 years.
I'm pretty sure me dying of old age will happen before Elder Scrolls 6.
But supposedly the new Fable game, they're working on it right now. Doesn't have a release date yet, but they're working on that. Cold War is getting a new zombies mode and map on July 15th.
That'll be good.
Red Dead and Destiny are both getting new content this month. There's a new Assassin's Creed game that's been confirmed. They haven't revealed exactly what the scenario, like time period, will be for sure. And there's a new Switch that has come out. It's kind of meh. Yeah.
Is it the Switch Lite?
No, it's
the Pro.
Pro.
OLED, I think is what it's called.
There's not really a big difference.
It has an Ethernet port. It's like an inch bigger, and the sound is upgraded. And
what about video definition? Because I think the handheld's 720.
There's nothing visually different about it, except that it's bigger. However, the little stupid kick leg in the back, now it's a whole plate.
Ooh.
So there you go.
Yeah.
That's quite an improvement.
But,
upgrades.
Yeah, that's about it. That's
yeah. Fable, that game they've been talking about a Fable game coming out forever. And I know that Lionhead Studios that made the original one, they kind of went under, and I think that's been tossed around. I know Microsoft still owns it, so it would be an Xbox exclusive.
Yeah.
I think.
I didn't play Fable 1. I played Fable 2 and 3.
I've never played
Fable
them.
1 was the best one. As far as like story and setting and stuff, that was the best one. 2 and 3 were just cash grabs. So, but it'll be interesting to see what they can think to do to reinvent the wheel for the Fable games. You know, those were the original games that
You could be good or bad.
right.
It was up to you.
But your decisions impacted everything. You know, like
How people interacted to you.
right. Yeah, it was because you literally physically changed.
Yeah,
your
I had
appearance.
horns sticking out of my head. My eyes were like black and red. I
So
had, like,
you're
a red
saying you were
aura.
evil?
Yeah, I was like a Sith Lord.
I was a good character.
I've never played it.
They were fun. I think they've remade the graphics free on Game Pass for Fable 1.
Okay.
So
Yeah, it's on there.
it'd be a fun download. So yeah, I can't think of Battlefield. They talked about they're gonna put in some classic maps in Battlefield on launch day for
Because I know
Battlefield
so many of their
2042.
classic maps.
I don't know. I think that there's some diehard Battlefield fans that'll probably be appreciative that I couldn't remember any of them.
Yeah.
So, but there's a thing. So
And stuff.
yep. Okay. Well, shall we move on to the exciting portion of our endeavor here?
I got to end Tom's streak.
This will probably be the one. I would be willing to bet.
I don't know. It's about the movies. You've seen the movies.
Yep. So here's the deal. I'm doing MCU trivia in honor of Black Widow and Italian Spider-Man. So that means that the trivia that I'm getting is straight from the movies. Okay? Every bit of information has been talked about or at least mentioned in passing, like one-liners or whatever, in the movies or title card or whatever. So
I haven't seen several of the MCU movies.
Oh,
that's unfortunate.
It is. It really is.
So I'll do 20 questions, and then I have a tiebreaker question.
Just
we
in
could-
case.
We could do it double or nothing. So
Get your scorecard ready, sir.
if I'm winning,
right.
heck no.
Yeah,
if
if
I'm
I'm
losing,
good.
sure.
alrighty. The first question. Who in Thor is known as the Gatekeeper? Tom.
I just totally blacked out. Oh,
Can I guess?
3, 2, 1, Mitch.
can't remember his name.
Heimdall?
Yes.
I was like, Heim something. I was like, what the hell is it? It's Heim something.
What is Heimdall's sword's name?
Big sword.
Oathbreaker?
No.
Oh, couldn't remember. I don't know.
Oathbreaker's from like
I
Game of
The
Thrones.
Thrones.
I'm just throwing something out that sounded Norse.
Nobody, nothing.
I don't
No,
remember.
no.
It's called Hofund.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. How many months did Bruce Banner spend in gamma radiation to be Intelligent Hulk?
6?
No.
I don't know.
12.
8?
3.
10?
9.
7?
No.
11.
No.
I don't know.
1.
No.
2.
24?
No.
4.
No.
22?
Nope.
36.
No.
26?
All right. One more guess. One more guess apiece. I'll give you a hint. It's higher than 15.
17?
16.
No. It is 18. 18 months. All right. What did Thaddeus Ross commission Hulk to do, which caused him to become the Hulk? What did Thaddeus Ross commission Hulk to do, which caused him to become the Hulk? This is to the MCU, not the comics. Go ahead.
Replicate the super soldier serum.
You got it, Tom.
Okay.
Smart man. All right. Where was Steve Rogers born?
Brooklyn.
Mitch got it. Where was Peter Parker born? Tom.
Queens.
You got it.
I just didn't get the button quick enough. I was like,
All right. So the main Earth in the Marvel comics is Earth 616.
oh, okay. I thought that was going to be the question.
What's your answer, Mitch?
What is the Earth for the MCU? Tom.
Earth Prime.
1?
212.
All right. You're not going to get this one. It is Earth 199999.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Yeah, obviously.
So,
Damn.
I don't know. There's a specific number for the Earth. Okay.
I didn't either.
What was Captain Marvel known as predominantly throughout her movie?
Carol Danvers?
No.
Miss Marvel?
No.
Oh.
Miss Marvel's not even Captain Marvel.
Well, that was in the comics. She was originally that. I haven't seen Captain Marvel, so.
Tenant Trouble?
No. All right, going once. Going twice.
I don't know.
Veers.
Never heard of it.
It's because her dog tag got blown up, and that was the only thing that was recovered was the last half of the dog tag
I've never seen it.
from her. Well,
No,
That's the one Marvel movie
I
I've
didn't
never
watch
seen.
that one.
that cost you guys a question. So, who does the voice of Rocket Raccoon?
Bradley Cooper.
You got it.
Faster.
Mitch 3, Tom 2. What are the 4 words Groot has said in his entire existence? Tom.
I am Groot. Friend.
No.
I am Groot and we are Groot.
Yes.
That's right. He goes, we. The one time.
All right. What is Gamora's species?
I don't remember.
I don't know.
All right. It's called Zehoberry.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Damn.
Yeah? Come on. You guys knew this?
Totally forgot about that.
All right. Peter Dinklage plays what?
The Forge Maker. Nope.
Okay.
I thought that was like his title. Sorry.
A
Okay, then.
giant dwarf.
What's his name?
I thought he was Forge Maker or something like that.
He has a name.
Yeah. I know, but I thought that was like his title, so. I don't remember.
Going once.
I don't know.
Going twice. E-Tree.
Okay.
No.
All right. Where is the Power Stone located when Thanos acquires it? Mitch.
I know the planet. I just can't remember the name. I know it's with the Nova Core. I don't remember the name of the planet.
Xandar?
You got it.
Yes. As soon as you said it, I was like, yeah, that's it.
I knew that. I was like, I know this.
I know it was with the Nova Core, but I couldn't remember.
Tom 3, Mitch 4. Who plays the character Stakar?
Who's Stakar?
Jeff Goldblum.
Wrong.
Damn it. Who's Stakar? What does he look like?
I don't know.
Well, then how am I supposed to know?
If I tell you how he looks like, it'll give you the character. The name. I'm giving you all the name. I'll give you. All right.
What movie?
He's in Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Stakar.
Sylvester Stallone.
You got it.
Damn it. I thought that too. I was like,
You got
I was
it.
like,
well played, well played.
All right. Who was the butler for the Starks?
Jarvis.
Yes. All right. What was Tony's mother's name?
Mrs. Stark.
You're not wrong, but it's not the answer I'm looking for.
Martha.
Nope. Going once.
Sarah?
Nope.
No. Okay.
Maria.
Okay.
Maria. All right. What character did Jeff Bridges play?
General Ross.
I know it was the Hulk's dad.
The Hulk's dad.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
What?
I know. Obadiah Stane.
You got it.
Oh, wait, no. Yeah, I was thinking of the wrong one. I was thinking of Nick Nolte. Never mind.
That's a fun name. Obadiah Stane.
That's right. I was thinking of Nick Nolte from the
sound
first
like
Hulk.
a bad guy.
What is Jon Favreau's character's name?
Happy.
Happy.
I know.
Hogan.
You got
Yes.
it. All right. The score is Mitch 6, Tom 5. Which Infinity Stone does Thanos collect on the back of his hand? 5.
The Reality Stone.
Wrong.
Soul Stone.
Wrong.
Okay.
What?
The Mind Stone.
Yes.
Yeah, I was like, damn it. I was like, it's the yellow.
Since you reset, I was pressing again.
I was gonna technically 4 of them or 5 of them are on the back of his hand.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was thinking. I couldn't
I
remember
was
if it was
picturing the big round with.
I knew it was yellow, but I couldn't remember if it was the mind or the soul stones. I was like, it's got to be the other one then.
All right, well, Mitch, you have officially won.
Oh,
no,
that
wait.
was it?
He has officially won. There's 2 questions, including the double or nothing. So if you get this question, it would be Mitch 7, you 6. And then we could do the double or nothing up to Mitch. But, we'll see what happens. So here we go. The last question. What armor mark did Tony Stark die in?
51?
Wrong.
52.
31.
No.
48.
No.
I don't know.
I'll give you 2 questions. All right, 1 question apiece. Just call on a number.
28.
Wrong.
64.
The answer is 85.
I knew it was up there, but I didn't know it was that far up there.
That's the mark armor that Tony died in. So the final score is Mitch 7, Tom 5. Do we want to do a double or nothing?
No. Why would I want to do double or nothing?
I mean, I do because
I'm sure you do.
I tell you what. I'm trying to think of a way to make this interesting.
Well, we could do like we did last time. If I get it wrong, I get a punishment. If he gets it wrong, or if I get it right, he gets 2 punishments.
You want to do that?
It's up to him.
oh, these are dicey.
Okay.
What kind of punishments are we talking here?
I mean, just your normal movie or TV show or whatever.
All right, I'll gamble for the sake of content.
Who can tell me where each Infinity Stone is located originally in the MCU?
I can't even do that.
Tom.
All right, well,
I don't know the names of the
the
planets.
Tesseract is what, the Reality Stone?
No.
No, there's so many of these stones.
I tell you what. How about you tell me the movie that each Infinity Stone premiered in?
Okay. The Reality Stone was in Thor: The Dark World.
Okay.
The Power Stone was in Guardians of the Galaxy 1.
Yes.
The Soul Stone was in Infinity War.
Yes.
The Time Stone was in Doctor Strange.
Yes.
What does that leave out? The Mind Stone was in Age of Ultron.
Yes.
Let's see. And then the space one was in Avengers with Loki. How many is that?
No. Well,
The last one, the blue one in the Tesseract, that's in Captain America, the first
Yes.
Avenger.
Oh, that's
because
right.
it's hidden in Norway.
yes. Right. So. All right. Well, even still, Mitch got 5 out of 6.
Well, he just kept going, and I was like, I feel rude if I interrupted. I knew some of
Because I had
them.
to guess all of them.
All right. We'll just call it nil. You just get the 1 punishment. All right. How about that?
All right, I'll just take the one. And it's answer this scam likely phone call.
I wouldn't do that.
No.
So, what have you to punish Tom with? Make it a good one. It's been a long time since he's been punished.
Let's pull it up here.
See if you can find like Italian Spiderman 2.
More Italian, more spider, more man, more mustache.
Italian Spider-Man links up with Austrian Wolverine.
Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh, of course we have a commercial. Why wouldn't we?
Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself.
Then he was found dead in his jail cell. I've been holding on to this one for a while.
Home of indie horror.
I'm already not liking this.
You don't like movies from Wild
Is this
Eye?
the whole movie?
Wild Eye
Well, it was supposed to
release?
be a trailer.
Mitch, I'm not watching the whole film now.
Hold on. Let's see.
Was this a watch party?
There we go. It's a 2019 film.
Wild Eye Productions. He's fighting people in white tighties. They're ninjas. That's awesome.
Damn.
They followed me home.
Look how serious he is.
The
The
Oh, that's the
velocity.
past.
How long has it been since your last confession? It's been about 2 years. I do drugs, sell drugs, murder people.
I like how I used to remember that. Oh,
Does
yeah.
he turn into a raptor?
He does.
What is this?
The Velocipaster.
Nom, nom, nom,
Nom 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 nom.
All right, that's good. So it's obviously a gag film. I mean,
Oh yeah,
you can at
this
least
is
laugh
right.
at
This
it.
is right up my alley.
You're not punishing Tom. You need to find something like Lord of the Rings and then destroy it for him. Like the Russian cut of Lord of the Rings. All right, well, I don't know. We got 10 minutes left. Mitch, you want to regale the audience with the song and dance? Well, you know, please talk to us on our social media.
Please, for the love of God.
Do something.
This is what happens when we have to come up with our own content. We all have full-time jobs and then some.
Full-time jobs, and we've been doing this for a year. The
Over.
tank's running dry.
Over a year, it's like you guys are supposed to help a little bit,
Yeah.
not just take and take and take.
I mean, if you like the trivia stuff, we could spend more time of the show dedicated to trivia and less, talking about news and stuff. But, people, I get from the personal interactions, the face-to-face interactions that people who listen to the podcast, because everybody's too lazy to talk on the internet. They tell me that they like a little bit of everything. So, I don't really know what the answer is here.
Yeah.
Just scrolling through the page, it's like seen by like 2,000 people. Yeah. One like, it's like, you swine.
Yeah. Just go on the interwebs and communicate. Click on stuff. We've even tried offering gift cards,
money,
yeah, all sorts of stuff.
What do you want?
Somebody once participated, did the thing to get the gift card, and then didn't even give us the address. They just disappeared off the face of the earth at that
Yeah,
point.
to give them the gift card, I tried to contact them, and then they just never responded back. I'm like, all right.
Yeah. So, I mean,
I don't understand these people.
it's strange. I get, just have fun. If it's just a matter of internet points, cool. We'll say that this guy is the coolest guy on the internet.
You're number one.
Yeah. So, that way you don't have to give us addresses.
They're
don't
like
have to send you
Smitty
money.
Wilberman Jensensen. He
Yeah.
was number one.
So, all right. Well, I guess we'll just wrap it up here. So, goodbye from Mitch.
Goodbye, Mitch.
Goodbye from Tom.
Goodbye, Tom.
And goodbye from me, Hayden. Goodbye.
On our hands and knees. Pretty sir, can you spare some change?
Like, comment, subscribe. Anything.
Carrier pigeon.